What is going on, everyone? Badger here. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe, and let's get into this. So, a lot like most of the known world, you probably didn't watch She Hulk. But if you did, you knew it was a complete and utter shit show. It was a law show that didn't know anything about legal procedurals or how to write lawyers. It was comedy that wasn't funny. And it turned the character of Jennifer Walters, She Hulk, who is quite fun in the comics, quite liberated, and quite comfortable in her skin, both green or otherwise, into a drunken hooer for much of the show. And while I love the sexual liberation of women, because I am heterosexual and male, my God, have some standards. You could have thrown a beer at her and a basket of fries and she'd sleep with you. And that was actually a plot point. And other plot points, and the reason I'm bringing this up is because, boy, the internet is forever, and it's real fun to see some of these comments now. Let's just look at this. This is from 2002, where they talk about the whole series is a fuck you to the critics, and they love trolling the trolls. And if you'll remember, they wrote us, the fans, who correctly were calling out everything they did wrong. They wrote us as the actual villains in the show. It was hilarious, but not the way you think. Also hilarious that the drunk wine mom, because of course all that writers room and Jessica Gao are all drunken wine moms. The one funny is that character. And I bring this up because it's not getting a season 2. All that fun, all that writing. Turns out they should have written it to entertain the fans, not troll and attack them. Here we have Tatiana Maslany, who I'm sure is a very lovely person. I think she got corrupted and sold a bill of lies by that Jessica Gao. She goes, I think we blew our budget, and Disney was like, no thanks. Yeah, no, that's not how budgets work, but that is how ratings work. They saw the ratings and went, no thanks. But we're getting a bit of a clarification that it's not exactly that, even though that might be the end result. We have here from Gizmodo. Gizmodo tracked down, and everyone has heard these comments. They reached out to Disney Plus for comments, clarification. And while what she's saying is making sense, once they did talk to Disney, this is their understanding of the situation. And that is that, according to a source, it is that Maslany's comments are basically accurate, just lacking some context. That context is that when CEO Bob Iger returned to Disney and changed much of Marvel's direction, everything was reevaluated. And then, of course, we see some of that fallout in the handling of Daredevil Born Again, Captain America New World Order, and the upcoming Avengers movies. So while Marvel works everything out, it's not that a second season of She-Hulk has been completely abandoned. It just seems like less likely at the moment. No, it's been completely abandoned. I think they're seeing the writing on the wall. They're getting rid of what they can't. Remember, if they could have gotten away with not releasing Echo, they would have. There's a reason they delayed it and then released it all at once and didn't release the review embargo until like a couple of hours before. Again, can't cancel Daredevil, so firing the director and the writers and reshooting the pilot and second episode, keeping only 6 of what was originally shot, bringing back Foggy and Karen, and having John Barenthal basically saying, yeah, sacred source material timeline. When do you hear shit like that? Except that the writing is on the wall, I believe. Same thing going on with the Ray movie over at Lucasfilm. They're realizing they ain't got money to do this dumb shit anymore. Yeah, clearly they're doubling and tripling down where they can, but in all practical senses, they can't keep doing it across the board. They cannot keep doing it. It's just not possible. Let me know what you think of this in the comments. Are you sad? Was She-Hulk your favorite? Didn't you just love it? Didn't you just love it? Oh, Tatiana. Again, a case of another, probably a lovely person in real life who just is made absolutely unlikable by the writing, because the writing, again, this is what Glenn Leary from Comic Book House was saying. These writers do not write the characters, they write themselves as the characters. And that's why Jennifer Walters was a drunken wine mom instead of being an awesome superhero, kicking ass, taking names. All right. Please like, share, and subscribe. If you've done that, thank you. If you're going to do that, thank you. We will see you on the next one.